What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. So finally, man, the Cowboys have heard our plea. They have heard us. Like Boss Cowboy says, your voice matters. Our voice really did matter because the Dallas Cowboys are finally looking like they are going to be utilizing Tony Pollard, one of the most elusive dudes in the NFL, as a slot receiver, his natural position. We all know Tony Pollard, drafted out of the University of Memphis, a guy who who tied the NCAA record in kickoff returns, has been primarily used as a running back for the Dallas Cowboys. Now, over the last 4 years, West Coast has actually made 7 different videos or posts begging the Dallas Cowboys to utilize this man as a weapon and put him on the line or put him in an area where he can be utilized as a slot receiver. And it looks like we finally have some things, some bird's eye view of them doing that. Now, couple reasons on why I feel that this is going to be something very successful for the Dallas Cowboys. One, Tony Pollard is naturally a slot. If you go look at him at his time at the University of Memphis, he was a guy who dominated in the H-back and dominated at the slot back receiver for them. 2, he is a guy that is shown, even in the NFL, he is phenomenal in open space with his kickoff returns and things like that. Now, we got to think, we're guys who are really, really good at kickoff returns and things like that. Where do they typically play? They typically play wide receiver or cornerbacks. They're typically athletes. You don't really see a lot of running backs running kick returns back. Well, Tony Pollard is able to do that. That's why I say his elusiveness needs to be put on display and not behind an offensive line. Next reason why I think Tony Pollard, it needs to be, why I'm so happy why he's going to be playing in the slot, is this right here, man. You got to see it like this. Tony Pollard, a guy, if you're good at kickoff returns, you know what that means? That means you're good in space, like I just said. But you know what that means? You're good at one-on-ones. One-on-ones is when you have a player in front of you and you have to make them decide to either go left or go right or whichever decision you're going. Tony Pollard is absolutely phenomenal at that. And to be honest with you, imagine him creating one-on-one situations with cornerbacks and safeties. You know what that means? If he wins those one-on-ones, you know what that means? He's going to be hitting his head on the goalpost. Because there's typically nobody behind the corner except for maybe another corner, and there's definitely nobody behind the safety. So that lets me know when you're getting the ball in the hands of Tony Pollard in the open field, he is going to have the ability, as we have seen, him to take the ball and get to the house on every single play. Man, with the Dallas Cowboys in need of another wide receiver, it is only making sense for the Dallas Cowboys to translate Tony Pollard into the slot receiver that I know he can be. And I'm going to tell you guys, the cool thing about it is this. If you want to see Tony Pollard as a running back, you can still put him as a running back. You want to know why? Because all you have to do is motion him into the backfield. But most important thing I love about Tony Pollard being a slot is this. It has your 2 best players on offense, because I'm going to be honest with you. Your 2 best offensive weapons on offense is Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. Then it's CeeDee Lamb. Your most dangerous weapons can now be on the field at the exact same time for any given reason. The defense will literally have matchup problems. And to be honest with you guys, that is how you win football in 2022. I want to know in the comment box, what are you guys' thoughts on Tony Pollard finally being utilized in the slot? West Coast, I'm extremely excited about it because this is something I've been asking for since we drafted him, man, is to see this young man get one-on-ones versus safeties and versus corners and just let him go to work. Hey, man, you guys already know what it is. Never look down because the star's up. Peace.